All right, what's up, everybody? I was just getting the posts up on the Facebook and on my blog with the link to the video to make sure everyone can find their way to the live stream. We're going to get going here. It's 9 o'clock. So, tonight we're doing the box of 2000 Fleer Mystique. We'll start, as always, with some bonus packs. And at the end of today's break, I will let you know what break is coming up next and when you will be able to sign up for said break. So with that said, I feel like it's worth a reminder that this particular break is every slot that you bought was worth an entry in the Top Strata giveaway box, which will be happening. My plan is to have this happen at around the end of November, I think. Might happen sooner. Not 100% sure on that yet, but it'll happen no later than the end of November. Let's put it that way. So we're not doing that one tonight, but wanted to mention that or at least most of my future breaks will include something like that. And for tonight, we're going to be busting the box of 2000 Fleer Mystique, which I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what we get here. And I have a couple of quick things to go through. Number one, I need to go through the teams, make sure I got everything correct. There was, I think, one trade, which I took into account here. So let me go through the teams quickly, and then we'll get going. Colby Hopper has the Braves and Astros. Shane Milheim has the Orioles and the Expos/National spot via a trade. Ben Martin has the Cubs and Mets. I have the Reds and Pirates. Adam Kenninger has the Rockies and White Sox. Ben Morris, the Tigers and Indians. Jason McQuitty, the Royals and Red Sox. Colby Hopper, the Angels and Marlins. Rod Richards, Dodgers and Giants. Ben Martin, the Yankees and Brewers. Daddy the Phillies and Twins. Rod Richards, Padres and Rangers. Shane Milheim, Mariners and Blue Jays. Andrew Rain has the Cardinals and the Athletics via trade. And Ben Martin grabbed the Rays and has the Diamondbacks. Good evening, Ben. Glad you were able to make it in. Good to see everybody here, actually. And I do have I'm just going to throw this out there before we start the packs. I've been doing a lot of sorting, and I don't want to spill this. So I have a big stack, and that doesn't even all fit in the camera well here, or the camera view, of 2020 Allen and Ginter. This is an almost complete base set. It is missing 5 cards by my count. The main rookies are not missing. They are in the stack. It's missing number 17, 52, 115, 219, and 272, which is Griffey, Ivan Rodriguez, Tatis Jr., Hader, and Lester. So decent names, but not the big rookies that you would think would be missing. And basically what I did is these are my duplicates that I'm hoping to just trade away in one lump sum. So if anyone wants the whole pile, I looked on eBay, complete base sets. This is just 1 to 300, no short prints. Complete base sets are going for, I think Brett and Becca is selling them for about $30 a pop. So I'm asking 15 for this. So if anyone is interested in getting almost the entire base set, let me know. $15, first one. I'll add it to your stack. Of course, that will increase shipping eventually, but I figure I'd offer up here in video form, just in case anyone was interested in getting the vast majority of this year's Ginter set. All right. My other quick announcement is Shane Milheim actually lives in my area, my town, and he dropped off a relic card that he asked me to share with our resident Cubs fan. So Ben Martin, this is going to be going in your stack, compliments of Shane. So give him thanks. He dropped that off and told me to give that to the next Cubs fan. So I figured whoever claimed the Cubs in the next break would get a special bonus, and you never know when things like that might happen. So that's going in Ben's stack, thanks to Shane. And now we're ready to go. We've got 5 packs of Bowman left. So we're only going to open 1 pack of Bowman. I think I'm going to spread the last 4 packs out over the next few box breaks. And that's because I actually have quite a few other bonus packs today. in addition to the Bowman, we've got another one of those guys. A pack of Upper Deck from 2007, a pack of Topps from 2015, and what I think might be kind of fun, a pack of Topps chips that I found tucked away in a drawer. Yeah, Ben, no problem with the trades. I'm still learning trading card database. I've just started kind of loading my stuff, and so far so good. I've actually done 3 or 4 trades in the last like couple of days. So, but yeah, if anyone wants just the whole stack of Ginter, that set, I'll eventually get probably listed on eBay. But if anyone was interested, I figured I'd throw that out there first. So these are our bonus packs. Should add to a nice thing. By the way, this has should have 100 cards in it. We were looking at 20 packs, 5 cards per pack. So lots of cards this time around. And let's get going. I'm glad someone was excited for the Topps chips. I was actually looking in I have a drawer that I keep my loose packs in, and the Topps chips are heavy. And the pack had sunk down to the bottom of the drawer, and when I was kind of sorting things out, this was literally just a couple minutes ago when I was setting up for the break, I was like, oh, this would be a fun addition. So that's what I grabbed. All right, so let's get going with the bonus packs here. We've got Trot Nixon. That was for the Red Sox. Ben Broussard for the Mariners. Corey Sullivan, Rockies. Daryl Ward for the Cubs, which I don't remember him playing for the Cubs. There's a nice Manny for the Red Sox. The Red Sox are one of those teams we're just not getting claimed very often in these breaks, which I'm surprised by. I was expecting more Red Sox fans out there. Jeremy Sowers, Indians. Ron Gardenhire, Twins. I'm a sucker for like batting practice type cards, so I like that card. Luke Hudson, Royals. Vaughn Hernandez for the Diamondbacks. Lastings Millage. There's a blast from the past. For the Mets. Oh, for the Tigers, Rookie Cup, Justin Verlander. That in view there. That's very nice. Oh, I'll let you know, Trevor, for the next break. I've got the box ready to go. I will show it off at the end. Greg Maddux, Padres. A couple of good ones there. Greg Zahn for the Blue Jays. Ian Kinsler for the Rangers. J.J. Putz for the Mariners. Houston Street, Athletics. Jason Jennings for the Astros. Rookie card of Glenn Perkins for the Twins. Francisco Cordero for the Brewers. Carlos Silva, Twins. There we go. Nice Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. And the Braves team card. I'm guessing, I don't know if Colby's in the room tonight, but I'm guessing he probably has that card. But if not, nice to get a team card. Upper Deck next? Why not? Yeah, that Verlander is nice. All right. So this is, what is this? 2007 Upper Deck Series 2. So we have Jose Guillen for the Mariners. It's not a bad design set. It wasn't ever my favorite. The kind of the silver, I don't know. It was okay. Pictures are usually pretty good, though, with Upper Deck. Coco Crisp, Red Sox. Joaquin Benoit. I don't know. I'm probably saying that one wrong. Rangers. There's a rookie card of Tim Lincecum for the Giants. That's probably worth the price of admission for this pack. And Carlos Guillen for the Tigers. There's a nice picture. That was not bad. All right, let's, how about 2015 Series 2 Topps? Yeah, the design was definitely a little dull on that. A lot of people are really sentimental for Upper Deck. I don't have the same love for Upper Deck that I do for some of the other forgotten brands. I love Fleer. I love Pacific. But Upper Deck, they definitely had some. I love the Collector's Choice line back in the late 90s. But by and large, I don't have the same nostalgia for Upper Deck that a lot of people do. Danny Duffy for the Royals. I always think of this set as the thumbprint set. I don't know if I can get the camera to focus on those circles there, but it just always reminds me of a thumbprint. Yasmani Tomas, rookie. There's a nice Nick Castellanos Future Stars for Detroit. Another Future Star, Roughneck Odor for the Rangers. And Kyle Gibson for Minnesota. So that wasn't too bad. Let's do the Bowman next, and then we'll do the chips, and then we'll get to our main event. Okay, so our ad card is Mantle for the Yankees. And I do throw these in the team cards, even though they don't technically say Yankees on it anywhere. We've got Robin Ventura, Chicago. Ron Jones, Philadelphia. Jeff Bittinger, Bittiger, no N in there, Bittiger for the White Sox, never heard of him. Mike Marshall, a lot of guys in Bowman I've never heard of. Bob Walk I've heard of, Pittsburgh. This is Chuck Krim for the Brewers. For the Orioles, we've got Pete Harnisch. I feel like we pulled that one before. I like this called Ray Quinones. Just a fun little throwback shot there. For the Reds, Cal Daniels. He was supposed to be really good and then never really panned out. Andy Van Slyke for Pittsburgh. Gary Templeton for the Padres. And no Griffey, but we end with a Jody Davis for the Braves. We're running out of time to get a second Griffey. I was hoping our box would have 2. Maybe it still will. We've got 4 packs left. All right, now for the Topps chips. This is the 2013 set. You get 4 chips in the pack, according to the wrapper. A sticker and a game board. And I believe the sticker is actually attached to one of the chips, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I did open some of these for myself back when they were released. I like them. They're a nice heavyweight. There's a bunch of parallels. You can actually pull autographs as well. They're pretty rare on these, but it is possible. So let's try to get our chips out on the game board. So this is the game board. It's nothing special. I mean, it's fine if you want to learn the game. If anyone wants the game board, let me know. I don't have any use for it. All right, and our chips, we have, Carlos Gonzalez for Colorado. And you can see, get the team logo on the back, little baseball. They're heavy duty. They're very nice. Like, you could legitimately play poker with these chips. They have a really nice weight to them. Yeah, I do like them. We have one of these cards is magnetic, or one of these chips is magnetic. I think it's this one. Yeah, so there's a magnetic parallel, and this is our team sticker for the Washington Nationals. And on the back, we have Gio Gonzalez. So this is a Gio Gonzalez chip. I won't peel the sticker off, but if you were to peel the sticker off, you would see Gio's face. And I believe that this is a magnetic chip, which was one of the parallels. So that's going to Washington. Also going to Washington, and another parallel, this is a glow-in-the-dark. You might be able to see that kind of glare when I tilt that in the light. That's a Bryce Harper glow-in-the-dark chip for Washington. Don't understand the point of the magnetic or glow-in-the-dark chips, like who's playing poker in the dark and why magnetic to begin with, but that's what they did. And our final chip is a David Ortiz for the Red Sox. Again, a team that was randomized because apparently there are not as many Red Sox collectors out there as I thought. All right, so let me clear out some of these extra things just to make a little bit of space for myself here, and then we will open the Mystique box. Ben, did you bought the Topps chips? You mean you had so many to buy a case for storage? That's kind of funny. Did you play poker with them? Because I feel like they'd be good for that. All right, let's get these out of here. Awesome. Yeah, I think there's colored parallels. I forget. I didn't read the pack wrapper very carefully. I literally found this like moments before I went live with the video, so I didn't actually even look at the pack wrapper terribly carefully. But if I'm not mistaken, there were colored parallels as well, which obviously you'd want that more for poker as opposed to, like, I don't know, glow in the dark or magnetic parallels. I think they should have just gone with like red border, green border, blue border, etc. I feel like that would have been more useful, but my guess is whoever designed the set didn't actually play poker. Magnetic ones on the fridge. Yeah, that works. I definitely have like a small pile of them somewhere in my in my man cave, if you will. So, all right, we have our box of Fleer Mystique. I'm going to take the packs out and set them in the back here so that I can get this box out of view. So that's what it looks like. And I don't think there's anything extra in these boxes. It doesn't even seem to want to come out. So, as someone that collects Upper Deck, as someone that collects Allen and Ginter, you will probably see that I always rip apart boxes because Allen and Ginter trained me that every now and then they hide random cards in random spots. So, not the case with Fleer, but we checked. All right. Yeah, a few years ago, if you don't know, Allen and Ginter Tops and the Allen and Ginter brand, which is my favorite set year in and year out, actually hid cards in the box top of the hobby boxes, and you had to tear them apart, and it was like in between the layers of cardboard, and they were one-of-ones that, you know, presumably a bunch of people just threw out because it probably was a good week or so before anyone knew that happened, and that was a bit of a drama. Kind of unnecessary. It's like those were free cards. Like, it's not a huge deal, but people, as people do on the internet, just got upset. 2000 to 2010 Red Sox. Yeah, that probably would be a good decade for the Red Sox, I would imagine. Kind of like if you're a Braves collector, the 90s are pretty strong for the Braves. Same kind of thing there. All right, so with the Fleer Mystique, there are autographs possible, including Cal Ripken, A-Rod, and Nomo. I think this is the set that had Nomo's first autograph, actually. I think that's correct. There are serially numbered prospects. There are relic cards possible. You're not guaranteed a hit. I think the autos are one in every other box, if I remember correctly, and the relics are actually rarer. They're one in every 6 boxes. And then there is the Club 3000, which you can get memorabilia from, etc. So lots of cool stuff in here. And there's also, and we will get some covered cards, which is where Mystique kind of gets its name from. And I think we have one in this pack. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will very, very shortly, it appears. So we start off with a Tampa Bay Ray. So the Rays were claimed by Ben, which was a surprise to me. Is there someone in there that you collect, Ben? Ben Martin for the Rays, or did I just not know you were a Rays fan too? But anyways, paid off immediately with a nice Greg Vaughn. If you want to see what the backs of these look like. Pretty standard Fleer backs, but I like the front. I like the design, nice and shiny. McGriff. Okay, we'll look for McGriff here. We've got Carlos Delgado for the Blue Jays. Rafael Palmeiro for the Rangers. These are very shiny. I'll try to keep moving them in and out of the light there. Michael Barrett for the Expos. And then you can see that these aren't going to be, I think you're supposed to get like 13 of them in the box. So they're not quite every pack, but they're a little bit more than every other pack. And it's our mystery card for the pack, hence the Mystique name. So the only way for me to do this is to carefully peel off one side. And you can see I have opened a box of Mystique in the past, so I knew what I was getting into here. But we have, for the Indians, this is a Diamond Dominator card. Now, the question I have for those watching, do I try to rip it all the way off, or should I just unfold it enough to know what the team is? Do we have a consensus on that? I personally would like to see the card, but who has the Indians in this one? Ben Morris has the Indians. Ben, I'll let you, since you're in the room, you can tell me what you want me to do with the rest of that. I'll set it aside for now. Ben Martin says rip it. Shane says rip it. All right, Ben Moore says rip it. Well, it's his card, so we'll carefully peel these off. The wrapper actually usually comes off okay. If I just take my time here. And so you can see it's basically just a very sparkly sticker. I will not try to reapply it though. And the front, and I said they come off carefully. Now that one's stuck there a little bit. I think it'll peel off though. The front of these is really cool. That's why I said I wanted to see this one in person. So that will peel off. It will rub right off. I won't mess with it right now, but that does come off pretty nicely. And that's what the front looks like. Very shiny, very modern, very high end, I think. That's an insert done right, in my opinion. Back's a little dull, won't lie, but the front looks pretty. So, and I think that's going to come right off. Yeah. There. Beautiful. So, nice Manny for the Indians. I'm actually going to sleeve that. All right, our next pack, which I had started to open, Orlando Hernandez for the Yankees. Another mystery card. We'll do that last. Vaughn Rodriguez for the Rangers. Rondell White for the Expos. And Troy Glaus for the Angels. And this mystery card, there's no way to know what's even the front or the back. So we have a rookie for, I believe, the Phillies. Yes, it's a Pat Burrell rookie IPO. Again, look at the nice sheen. They're pretty inserts. They're gimmicky, I'll give them that, but they're pretty. The Phillies, who has the Phillies here? Daddy 000 has the Phillies. I don't think he's in the room, so I will leave the back. I won't rip the back off. I like to be able to see the fronts at least. But I'll sleeve that for him. I believe he watches the videos the next day. Yeah, I did a box of Mystique for a group break years ago on my blog. And it was where I just scanned everything. It wasn't on video back then. And it was a fun surprise for me, and it was hard to describe. I think I actually scanned just the sparkly foil before I ripped one of them. All right, for the Pirates, Warren Morris. For the Twins, Brad Ratke. For the Tigers, Juan Gonzalez. And you can see the base cards are very shiny. There's a nice Pedro for the Red Sox. And Tim Hudson for the A's. So you don't quite get a mystery card in each pack. From what I read, it looked like there's about, I think the expectation is 13 in a box. Chuck Finley for the Indians. Mystery card will come back. Mike Lowell for the Marlins. A nice Larry Walker for the Rockies. And for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. Shane, I didn't look at the checklist. Is Mike Mussina in this set? I know that you collect him. Should we be hoping for a Mussina somewhere along the way? This one is going to the Dodgers. And this is a Prospects. Ugh. Yeah, a little bit of that residue, but it does come right off if you just rub it. So no harm to the cards, which is super awesome. That's Angel Pena for the Dodgers. And if I zoom in, you might be able to make out in the corner there, down here. That is numbered 1530 out of 2000. So our first serial and numbered card. That's going to the Dodgers, which I believe is Rod. Yes, Rod has the Dodgers this time around. All right, for the Mets, Edgardo Alfonzo. The Tigers, Juan Encarnacion. The Giants, Vaughn Hernandez. Kenny Rogers, the Gambler. And Mike Piazza. Pretty nice looking card there. It'll be fun if we pull one of the hits that are possible. Again, autographs are actually 1 and 2, and there's some pretty good names on the checklist. There's some pretty bad names on the checklist too, if I'm being honest, but it's a nice mix. No more Garcia Parra for the Red Sox. We have our Club 3000 for the Twins, Dave Winfield. I bought the last two of that I needed for the Club 3000 set. This was a multi-brand insert set in 2000 Fleer products. I think they spread them across 4 different brands, and I believe there were 3 different players in each of the 4 brands. And I finally just broke down and ordered the last couple that I needed, which actually, coincidentally, both came from Mystique because these are the rarest to find. Just Mystique just wasn't as popular. So I really like the die cuts. They're a thicker, slightly thicker card. And someday I'll show those off on the blog when I think I have the last 2, if I remember right, in my check out my cards shopping cart. And they're so delayed with shipping right now that it's just sitting there. So eventually I'll get it at the house, but probably no time real soon. All right, Kurt Schilling, Phillies. There's my first red, Sean Casey, and Greg Maddux for the Braves. Got a mystery card in this one. We have Corey Koski for the Twins. I think we got a lot of Twins today. Brian Jordan for Atlanta. Dante Bichette for the Reds. Chris Singleton for the White Sox. And our mystery card this time is, try to find the front. The edges of this peel off slightly. I think this is the front. Yes, it is. It is a diamond. Oh, I think we got a good one. Derek Jeter. Diamond Dominators for the Yankees. That's just again, that should rub right off there. Look at that. I mean, I don't like the Yankees at all, but I can admit that's a sharp looking card with the blue and the white. I mean, it's just beautiful. Again, I don't like Jeter. I don't like the Yankees, but I can appreciate a pretty card, and that is definitely a pretty card. So, congrats, Ben Martin. I think you'll like that one. That's probably worth the price of admission too. I didn't look at what singles for this set go for, but I'd guess that it's probably worth it. Gabe Kepler, another mystery card. John Olerud, Raul Mondesi for the Blue Jays, and Johnny Damon for the Royals. All right. Let's see if we can figure out what's the front on this one. This one doesn't peel off as easily, so I just have to guess. I'm going to guess this side. I think I guessed correctly. We have Sammy Sosa. Oh, Supernatural, Sammy Sosa. And that peels off so nice. That is also a sharp looking card. I've never seen those before. The Supernaturals. They are seeded 1 in 10 packs. So we should get a second one. I like those. Very nice. For the Cubs. That one's going out to Ben Martin. So what do we think of Mystique so far? Good stuff? The signups were slower than I was expecting. I thought this would fill up immediately, but Maybe I just like this set more than most. Roberto Alomar for the Indians. Tony Clark, Detroit. There's a nice Cal Ripken for Baltimore, the Orioles. That's going to Shane. That's a gorgeous Ripken. Jason Varitek, Red Sox. And Matt Lawton for the Twins. Good. I like people to be happy. That is the goal. All right, we have a checklist. Well, the second half of the checklist. We've got our inserts on the back here. I'll just keep that in case we want to look at it later. Oh, we have an autograph. I saw it. Did you see it? We'll keep it secret. Kevin Millwood for the Braves. Well, that doesn't want to separate. There we go. Jeff Bagwell, Houston. Sean Green for the Dodgers. Now that one is, look at the miscut on that. You can see the bottom, it's sliced off, and then the top, you have somebody's legs at the top. So that one's pretty badly miscut. We have Magglio Ordonez for the White Sox, and then for the Brewers, the Blue Jays, we could have done a lot worse with the autograph. We got a Carlos Delgado. It wasn't even promised. It was one in every other box. But that's going to Toronto. A very solid name and a really nice autograph, actually. It is on card. Get a certificate of authenticity on the back, as Fleer was doing back then. Not numbered. Both neither serially numbered nor set card number. But that's pretty cool. And like I said, I was hoping we'd luck out with one of the hits, and we did. And we certainly could have done a lot worse. All right, second half. Yeah, that's going to the Mariner slot, which is Shane. I haven't pulled many Mariners yet, but I think the slot paid off, Shane. All right, Jeff Kent for the Giants. Eric Karros, the Dodgers. I like that card. Cliff Floyd, Marlins. There you go, Shane. Got him. Mike Mussina, Baltimore. Again, sharp-looking cards. And Mike Lieberthal for the Phillies. Yeah, we can't complain about this box. Jim Thome for the Indians. Mystery card. Alex Hernandez, Marlins. There's a Mariner, Edgar Martinez, and Matt Williams for the Diamondbacks. And again, a mystery card, which I think that is the front, maybe. No, I think this is the front. This looks like it's another one of the rookies that's serially numbered, but let me see if I can peel this off. It is a Yankee. It is Alfonso Soriano for the Yankees, number 937 out of 2000. We can peel that right off. Look how nicely it just rubs right off. No damage done. And the camera, there we go. 937 out of 2000 for the Yankees. Alfonso Soriano. Nice. Another nice pull, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the Yankees, but Soriano was definitely not up there on my list of most despised Yankees. This guy was. Speaking of despised Yankees, Andy Pettitte. Not the highest again, but no, wasn't a huge fan. Kevin Young. There we go. Now I'm happy, so everyone's happy. And Barry Larkin, Flair Mystique. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Chipper Jones. Colby's happy. Hey, there you go, Colby. Right on cue. Got you a chipper. Oh, this one's not coming off as nicely as most of the stickers have. This This one is going to take some work to clean off. But we have for the Indians, there it is, Manny Ramirez. It looks like a nightmare, but it does clean off. Let me do that over my trash can here. Colby, we pulled a autograph out of this box, but it was a Blue Jay. We weren't guaranteed a hit. Just trying to clean off the front of this card. All right, there's Manny. Just beautiful cards. I love those. I really do. If I had more money and more storage space, I would actually try to complete that insert set. Larry Never Chipper. Yeah. Oh, Chipper. Jason Kendall for the Pirates. Another mystery card. Vinny Castilla for the Rays. Robin Ventura Mets. And Carlos Beltran for the Royals. And our mystery card this time is... I believe that's Tony Gwynn. Am I right? I am correct. Tony Gwynn. So that's Rod Richards getting in on the action here. I'll clean this one off as well. That's a high praise insert. And if I clean off so that the shine comes through, a little better here for you. Look at how beautiful that rainbow sheen is on that card. Looks like he's just playing up in the heavens, which I guess is fitting for Tony Gwynn. So another, I'm telling you, this is a gorgeous set. Boxes are not easy to come by either. I've been looking for Mystique for a while, and I pounced the minute I found this one. Probably overpaid, but I was excited, so I took it. Paul Konerko, another mystery, and a nice A-Rod. There's Tony Gwynn's base card. And Eric Chavez for the Athletics. Yeah, the seismic activities looked cool. I'm hoping we get one of those as well. Again, I'm trying to just peel off the fronts of these. But sometimes it's hard to know what is the front. For the Cardinals, Mark McGuire, Diamond Dominator. So Andrew Rain is new to my group, and I'm glad to pull something pretty sweet for him. And Andrew, if you're watching or watching later, I'm not sure if you're in the room now, but thanks for joining both the group and the group break. And I think it was ad that Colby made that sent him my way, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you, Colby. All right. The checklist. Andrew Jones. Speaking of cards for Colby. Vaughn. Scott Rowland for the Phillies. And Edgar Renteria for St. Louis. And another mystery. The gimmick is a little bit annoying, I guess, if you're doing group breaks because it slows me down trying to figure out fronts and backs of this one. Every corner looks the same here. I don't know. I just have to guess. I'm going to guess. Oh, I think I guessed wrong. Let's guess this side. All right, here we go. Is that Pudge? Vaughn Rodriguez. Supernaturals. For the Rangers. For the Rangers. Rod Richards ended up with the Rangers. They were unclaimed. Not a bad consolation prize for the Rangers. Anyone that joins one of my group breaks is a good guy or girl in my book. That's what I say. David Wells for Toronto. Jeff Jenkins for the Brewers. Fernando Tatis for St. Louis. Kerry Wood for the Cubs. And there's Hideo Nomo for Detroit. Did I know that Nomo pitched for Detroit? I don't think I knew that. I don't remember that at all. Oh, we got another Club 3000 in here. Let's save that one for the end here. I can see the die cut, though. Jason Giambi, Athletics. There's Derek Jeter base for the Yankees. I was hoping to get this one. Ken Griffey Jr. for my Reds. For the Rockies, Jeff Cirillo. And Club 3000, Cal Ripken for Baltimore. Beautiful die cut. I thought these were only one per box, but here we are with two. Did it say on the pack wrapper? Maybe I... yeah, there's supposed to be 1 in 20 packs. So we got two. We beat the odds on that too. I will recap all of our inserts when we're done here. That's this good box. Good box. Kevin Brown, Dodgers. Mystery card. Bobby Higginson, Tigers. A lot of Tigers. Paul O'Neill, Yankees. David Cone, Yankees. A lot of Yankees, too. I think this is the front. Yeah, I was saying, Colby, that I actually just recently bought the last two that I needed of the Club 3000s. All right, so we have I believe this is a gold parallel. I think that's a thing. This is our box hit. They're 1 in 20 pack, or one of the box hits, 1 in 20 packs. There is a gold shine to it, sort of. Might be able to pick that up in the light. I don't know. But that is Raul Mondesi for the Blue Jays. I'm not sure if it's numbered. I'm not going to take the back off. I don't remember if those are serially numbered or not. I'd have to look it up. I don't think that they are, but I might be wrong about that. Actually, let me see real quick. I suppose if it is numbered, I should take... No, they are not numbered. They're just 1 per box, according to Baseball Cardpedia. So that's a nice box hit for the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays are Shane. Am I right about that? Did I read that right? Yeah, Shane. Same with the autograph. That's a good box of the Blue Jays. All right, in our final pack, we have one more mystery card. We have Troy O'Leary first. Slam and Sammy for the Cubs. Randy Johnson for the Diamondbacks. And Derek Gibson for the Rockies. And our last card for this particular break is... It looks like a Yankee. I open the back. It is another rookie IPO, this time of Nick Johnson for the Yankees. So I won't pull the front off of that. Ben, I'll let you do that. Although they do come off pretty easily. But that is for the Yankees. All right, let me recap this quickly. We've got the rookie IPO of Nick Johnson, which we just saw a second ago. The gold parallel, 1 per box of Raul Mondesi. Our first of 2 Club 3000s. These are also box hits, supposedly. Cal Ripken Jr. One of the more expensive Club 3000 cards, by the way. Ivan Rodriguez, Supernaturals. High praise, Tony Gwynn. Manny Ramirez, Diamond Dominators, which I love this set. Alfonso Soriano, numbered out of 2000, prospect. Our 1 in every 2 box autograph. Could have done a lot worse. Carlos Delgado. One, we could have just not gotten one. But that's one of the more solid names on the checklist. Sammy Sosa, Supernatural. Derek Jeter, Diamond Dominator. Our second Club 3000 out of the box, Dave Winfield. Angel Pena, Dodgers, numbered out of 2000 as well. a rookie IPO of Pat Burrell for the Phillies, so that's what that Yankee one would look like on the front. And Manny Ramirez, Diamond Dominator. So that is Fleer Mystique. Ben wants me to find another box. I don't know. I had to beg people to sell this one out. I spent, like I said, I overspent on it. There was a very real risk of me taking a loss on this one, selling the group break out. I had to sell all the slots basically to essentially break even after PayPal fees and all that kind of stuff and shipping and everything taken into account. So it was expensive. I definitely overpaid, but I saw it and I grabbed it before anybody else could. So yeah, that's the break. Now I promised Trevor. I don't know if Trevor's still in the room, but I did promise to show off the next box that I'm going to do. And this break is going to go live at 10 p.m. tonight. I have time to get it up. It's going to be a more affordable break for most teams. This is 1998 Topps Stars and Steel. I'm excited for this set in a completely different way. It is a gimmicky set because every single card is printed on slabs of metal, basically. You get 36 cards total. There are 3 per little box here, and there are 12 boxes in the main box itself. There are, I believe, no inserts in this set. There are just base cards, gold parallels, and gold holographic parallels. So that's the sort of gimmick that's here. Most of the teams are going to be $8 or less. Many of them a lot less. And then a couple of the checklist is definitely not split up evenly. So there's a few teams that will be, in the $10 to $12, $13 range, something like that. But yeah, the Stars and Steel, that'll be next. If this one sells out, which I'm hoping it will, I might list a second box break this week in addition to this, but I'll leave one up for now. So as to not overwhelm people. But if we can sell this one out quickly, I'll list a second box. I've got another couple of boxes, and this will count as the last few have for the top strata. So I'm keeping a list of everyone that did things. And yeah, the gold hologram or holographic, I think they're called, look pretty sweet. So I'm hoping we get one. They're fairly rare pull, but I definitely hope we get one of those. But yeah, the Stars and Steel, it's a unique thing. If you don't own a steel baseball card, are you really a collector? That's what I ask you. So this is your chance. Look for the signups in about 10 minutes on the Facebook page. That is gonna do it for tonight. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. So much more fun with more people. Colby, I just saw your comment about Albies hitting a homer. Braves going up. I mean, I'm happy for you. The Braves slaughtered my Reds. They didn't slaughter my Reds. It was more like two teams that just couldn't score. For that first game, neither team could hit water if they fell out of a boat, I think is the only way one could describe that. But at this point, I'm not bitter about it. The Reds never had any offense all year. So the fact that they somehow got in and their pitching didn't let them down made me happy. So I can't be too mad about it. So yeah, I guess that's a long-winded way of saying I'm at least sort of rooting for the Braves. I think I have to root for the Rays overall, though. I don't know. They've never won anything really, and they play with much bigger boys in the AL East with the Yankees and the Red Sox. So yeah, Night Owl's mad. Yeah, Night Owl gets mad sometimes. I don't know. I can't decide if it's worse to be like a Dodger fan right now or a Reds fan. And you might think that's a really stupid thing to say, but technically speaking, the Reds have won the World Series more recently than the Dodgers. So I have that on LA, I guess. But yeah, it's been a long time for a number of teams. So at least the Dodgers have been good, but I don't know. It's kind of like rooting for the Bills when they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. Like, was that worth it? I don't know. I'm not a Bills fan, but I can't imagine that was worth it in the long run. So Anyways, I digress. That will do it for today's break. I will get the next signups on the blog. If we sell this out quickly, I will have another box that is also by Fleer. I'll give you that as a hint. But it will be a cheaper break than the Mystique was. So that's that. I will see you guys soon, and I will probably get a recap up of this box on the blog in the next few days. And then if anyone wants me to ship, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, join the next break. That's it for now. Thanks all.